Hello dear students, in this class we will discuss about the activating and deactivating groups. Here we will discuss how these activating and deactivating are known as or also known as ortho, para and meta positions or meta directing groups. So here we will discuss three main points. What are ortho and para directing groups, and second one is what are meta directing groups, and third one is how to determine ortho, meta, para directing groups. First we'll discuss the basic concept, that is we'll take a benzene ring. Already you might have know how to determine the position of the ortho and para meta positions in the benzene ring. Again I will discuss this, and further we will know more about the activating and deactivating groups. So how will, suppose here is a group 1 or group. We will name the positions 1 and 2, name it as a first structure, and another benzene ring, and here one group is there. Okay, here one group is there, name it as a first position, and again in the third position another group, first, second, third. This is the second structure. And third structure, again benzene ring, and here to the first position and to the fourth position groups are there, first, second, third and fourth position. So name it as a third structure. So here first and second, 1 and 2, this is known as 1, 2 where adjacent are there. It is known as ortho position. Whereas the groups, the distance between 1 and 3 where 1 and 3 positions are occupied, that is called as a meta position. Whereas the first and fourth positions are groups are occupied, that is called as para position. Para position. So again we will see one complex structure, how to name it. Okay, this is the structure. We have COOH, Cl, OH. So how you will determine the positions? First name it as first, second, third, fourth positions. Now we will see. So how we will name it as? Here is a carboxylic group 1, 4, hydroxy, that is hydroxy. Okay, this you will name it as para hydroxy. Para hydroxy. Again here first position, third position, that is 1, 3, chloro. How will name it as? Meta chloro. Meta chloro. So the full name is now para hydroxy meta chloro benzene. Okay, I hope you understood about how to name the ortho, meta, para positions here in the benzene rings. Now on the basis of this, the various substituents or groups can be divided into two categories, that is activating and directing groups. Substituents or groups divided into two categories. Activating groups, other side deactivating groups. deactivating groups. So this activating groups is also called as ortho. O means ortho, you should remember, ortho and para directing groups. Para directing groups. Okay. And deactivating groups are meta directing groups. Meta directing groups. So another name for this is activating groups are also known as electron donating group. Electron donating group. And obviously this will be electron withdrawing group. So here the direct incoming electrophile means electrophile will be on ortho and para positions. The incoming electrophile will take place on the ortho and para positions. Here the direct incoming electrophile will be in the meta position. The coming electrophile will take directly on the meta position here. Now further we will discuss about the deactivating and activating groups. So another definition we can name it here is if a group increases the stability, thereby increases overall reactivity of electrophilic substitution reaction, then it can be termed as activating groups. Then it can be named as a activating groups. Again I will repeat, if a group increases the stability, thereby increases overall reactivity of electrophilic substitution reaction, then it can be termed as activating group. Similarly, if a group reduces the stability of intermediate, thereby reduces the overall reactivity, then it can be termed as deactivating group. In definitions we can say like this, okay, deactivating group. Okay, so now we'll see separately what are activating or ortho and para directing groups and deactivating or meta directing groups. So here I will write some functional groups where the ortho and meta directing groups are possible. Okay, first we'll see the definition. That is the functional group which have a capability to donate electrons to benzene ring. Yes, the functional group which have capability to donate an electron to benzene ring. So I will write some functional groups, that is NH2. We should have a electron pairs here. OH. Halogens, all the halogens. What are the halogens? That is Cl, fluorine, bromine and iodine. Then oxide, okay, oxide. Then substituted amine. Then alkyls, alkyls. In that, methyl, ethyl, then phenyl, that is C6H5. These are the functional groups where we find the ortho and para directing groups. So what they'll do, ortho and para directing groups, what they do? So we'll take an example, that is, already we have seen the functional group, that is OH. So what they do is they send incoming electrophile, to a ortho and para position. Okay. So this is an example. We'll see OH. Here is we have a electrophile. So reaction is taking place. So what happens? One time it will take place in the which position? Ortho position. And one more time it will take in the para position. This is the electrophile. So this is a para position, this is ortho. So when electrophilic substitution happens, so they will take a ortho and para positions in the activating groups. Now we will discuss about the deactivating groups or meta-directing groups. So what will be the definition here? What will be the definition? The definition will go as the functional groups which have capability to withdraw electrons from benzene ring. So what was the definition in activating groups? It was the which have the capability to donate the electrons to benzene ring. Here it is withdrawing the electrons from the benzene ring. So we'll see some functional groups, that is nitro, carboxylic acid, ketone, and amide, then carbonyl chloride, nitride, SO3H, that is sulfonic acid, and NH3+, that is ammonium group. This is ammonium group. Then one more is aldehyde group. So these are the functional groups where we can see a meta-directing groups. So what happens here? Just like other example, so we can take a example. Here is we have this benzene ring and the above NO2. Okay. So what is happened? Electrophile is attacking. Electrophile attacking or electrophilic substitution is taking place. Reaction is taking place. So what will get? Here only in one position. That is which position? Meta position. Electrophile will take in the meta position. So this is about activating and deactivating groups. We will see the comparison between activating and deactivating groups. Activating here and deactivating. So what happens here? This is the electron donating group. This is electron donating group or ortho or para directing groups. Ortho and para directing groups. Here this is electron withdrawing groups. Electron withdrawing groups. What will be the example here? This is the example. So we have a electron pairs. Here this is the example. Okay. So what happens? Here in the activating groups, they donate electron to benzene ring. Electron to a benzene ring. So what happens here? They withdraw electron from benzene ring. So what is the third differentiation or comparison? That is, they increase electron density. They increase electron density on benzene ring, which the ortho and para directing groups or activating groups increase the electron density on the benzene ring. Here they deactivate. They decrease electron density on benzene ring. What is the fourth comparison? That is, they activate the benzene ring. Activating groups will activate the benzene ring. Here they deactivate. So what will be the fifth differentiation? I hope you are understanding. Okay. If you have doubts, you can contact me. What is the fifth comparison? That is, they increase attack of electrophile on benzene ring. So they increase attack of electrophile on benzene ring. They decrease in the deactivating groups. They decrease attack of electrophile on benzene ring. Here they increase, here they decrease. So one more is, that is last one, they increase the rate of reaction. So activating groups increases the rate of reaction. Here they'll increase the rate of reaction. Here they'll decrease the rate of reaction. Okay. So this is about the activating and deactivating groups. Thank you.